Sonic Prime. Oh boy. I do have my own opinions about the show, ones I will share once all of the seasons have come out. While I may not be bringing up my own opinions today, I am going to be talking about others' opinions. And I'm not going to paint anybody in a negative light, it's just something I've seen and I would like to discuss. And ultimately explain why this is somewhat of a flawed way of thinking. So this is Sonic Prime in the Made for Kids argument. Before we go any further, I would like to state that my opinions on this subject have changed. Guys, I've seen some pretty harsh reviews of Sonic Prime and somewhat aggressive discourse. This show is for kids that are 6 to 11 years old. Please review it as such. It's not supposed to be the next Shakespeare. Of course, those said opinions have changed since I've looked back now and realized that that way of thinking was flawed. So if any of you see that and watch this video afterwards, this is your explanation. Now, on with the video. Now, what is the made for kids argument? It's a term that I'm coining and no one else can use. It's basically when someone says that something is made for kids and you should judge it as so, or at least in my opinion, that's what it means. And recently this has come around a lot with Sonic Prime. And I definitely do think some of this is down to whiny children complaining that one of their favorite shows is getting criticized. If something has come before the new stuff that is much better at everything, shouldn't we critique the new for being not as good or even better than the old stuff? And comparing Sonic Prime to any other better children's media, it doesn't stack up. Films such as Spider-Man Into and Across the Spider-Verse, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, any Pixar film directed by Brad Bird. Besides Incredibles 2, I don't really see anyone liking that one, besides me, of course. So shouldn't any piece of media try to strive to be better than what has come before? Of course not, according to this argument. How have we come so far that any piece of criticism can be denounced because someone can just come up and say,
"It's a kid's show, you should treat it as such"?
Any piece of criticism is valid unless it is just not true whatsoever. And denouncing criticism is how any shows, movies, books, anything really gets worse. So, Sonic fanbase and a small child who loves this franchise and Sonic Prime, if someone has a genuine criticism of something, please do not denounce it. If you do not agree, you can always just have a conversation with this person and talk about it. Telling someone to change their opinions because of something you believe is just straight up wrong. I've been wanting to talk about this for a while, and it just gets annoying to think about. So yeah, if you could, please subscribe, because we're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by December 20th, 2024. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Anyone who knows me in the IRL or has just been watching me for a little while now knows that I use a lot of hand gestures. And really, you guys do not know how many I actually use, because I could be fidgeting back here, or when I'm talking, I could be projecting with my hands down here. So yeah. Have you guys clicked on any of the links yet?